Show Greetings and welcome back to the Dicey Cantina. I'm with AJ, Mark, and we are Hopco. where we just play the games we want to play. And I don't know if you know this, Internet, but Mark, AJ, and I all make Star Wars actual play podcasts. And so tonight's not any of those. We're just doing what we want. So without further ado, I'm going to toss it over to our GM tonight, Mark. What are we playing? What do we want to do?
We're playing Star Wars.
Yeah.
And we're playing it one of the ways that I know how, which is by the seat of my pants. Are we ready for a ridiculous adventure?
Indeed.
How can we not be? We just got done with Star Wars Celebration, seeing all the cool new stuff.
Yeah.
You know, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Before we start, we should roll our destiny. See what our dark side and light side pool looks like.
Ooh. 2 light side for
2
me.
light side.
My dice roller's not working. Ooh, one of you should roll for me. Don't lie. I can tell if you're lying.
18 light side. No, it's 1 dark side.
2. So we have 4 dark side. Yeah, we have 4 dark side and 1 light side. Is that what we've got?
That's what we've got.
Negative.
Okay, we've got 4 light side and 1 dark side, I guess. All right. The time is the High Republic. The Jedi at the height of their power. The Starlight Beacon is off near the edge of known space, shining its light out towards countless systems. One system that it's not really shining its light out towards is the Both system. You know, home to Bothawui and the Bothans who live there. We all know about Bothawui. We all know about the Bothans. Many Bothans live on Bothawui, but one place that we don't know that much about, we never hear about it, is Hapawui.
Hapawui?
It exists. Check Wikipedia. It's the only Star Wars planet that begins with Hop.
Yes.
Perfect.
On the desert planet of Hapawui, we see 2 green bunny people. These Lepi are walking up to a large palace. It's sort of like Jabba's palace. This planet is barren and rocky, and there aren't a ton of people who live here. But those who do live here typically answer to the person who lives in this palace, who you know as Lord Bomb Switch. And as we go, our dear listeners on Discord, when we run into an NPC, I would love for our listeners to name every NPC in this. Yes. I think that would be wonderful.
Mm-hmm. An excellent thing for our hoppiest hopco ever.
So you know that this palace belongs to Lord Bomb Switch, which has at least 1 U in it, probably 2. And as you get to the front door on this very important errand, a little eye stalk droid pops out and says, "Ajabaflinki." What does this eye stalk droid see when it looks out of this door at these 2 people?
Covey looks at Coda.
Coda looks at Covey.
You wrote a
What
description,
do they see?
AJ.
What do they look like?
You go first.
Coda
I'm copying
is a tall, green Lepi, which is a rabbit folk of Star Wars. They look really very similar. The distinctions between them I think, are their dress. Coda is known as wearing an orange spacesuit with blasters and a big, dark, worn out trench coat that flaps in the wind.
And Covey.
By contrast, the identical looking but entirely different personality Covey, twin Dakota, is wearing his best approximation of Jedi robes. He's got kind of the hood laid back over his shoulders, and he's got a big leather belt with pouches on it that all contain various potions, poisons, and tinctures that he works on. Yeah.
The iDroid looks from one of you to the other. Ajovlinki.
We're here to see Lord Bombswitch.
It mutters something in Huddy's and goes back into its little slot, which closes up, and the door slowly begins to rise. You can hear the mechanisms inside grinding as this massive door opens up. And hurrying along from in the back of this place is a droid, a protocol droid named TC. What number, listeners? EC-13. The droid walks up. Ah, greetings. Jedi Master Covey, and I see you've brought a friend. Lord Bombswitch is waiting for you.
Well, lead the way. Want to keep Bombswitch waiting?
Ah, yes, please follow me. And it turns and starts walking forward, and it gets to a set of stairs, and things slow down a whole lot as it navigates, trying to get down the stairs without falling over.
You could just move them.
And
You don't have to be so patient.
well, it seems kind of rude.
He's a droid.
Yeah, but it belongs to Lord Bombswitch. Like, you know how mad you get when I knock
Fine.
your stuff over.
Yeah, that's fair. But still, we don't have all the time in the world. It's gonna turn mossy green instead of just angry green.
It's not much further. Slowly walking down the stairs. And you get to this big open throne room. There are people gathered on the edges of it. Some lights around the edges. I think the ceiling, this is much nicer than Jabba's palace. The ceiling is a domed, colorful glass, and standing before a large throne is a Wookiee, his arms crossed, looking at the two of you. He is wearing majestic robes. He's got like golden bangles on his wrists, and he steps aside, and you see Lord Bombswitch and Anzelin sitting in this giant throne. He is about 12 inches tall. He has sort of a squarish head, and he opens his arms as the two of you approach, and he says,
Oh, thank you for coming, Jedi.
Yeah, no,
Most
no.
terrible thing has happened.
But tell us about it.
Well, I thought you would have been briefed. My egg is gone.
That's That kind of sounds
Someone
like
stole
a
your
personal
egg?
problem.
Somebody has stolen my precious, precious egg. It is the only thing keeping peace in my kingdom. Everybody comes to worship the egg. Without it, this whole planet will fall to war.
Over an egg?
Not just any egg. The egg.
Oh, is this like your child or something?
Don't be silly. I'm an Anzelin.
Yeah, I knew that.
Strokes his little mustache.
Forgetting I have 2 ranks in xenology.
Uh,
No, this is the ancestral egg of my family. We've had it for generations. Someday it will hatch into the most beautiful waterfowl you've ever seen.
That
What water? We live on it. This is a desert planet.
It is prophesied that when it hatches, the rains will come down and this planet will become fertile again.
well, that would be nice.
Right.
Kind of tired of all the sand.
I hate
It's
sand
everywhere.
too. Gets in everything.
So irritating.
So you must help. You have to find it.
Well, I'm inclined that I mean, nobody really wants a war. You said that this is somehow an important thing, but my brother here, he doesn't work for free, so it's their
You can keep any of the riches you will no doubt find along the way.
oh treasures. Okay, I like
Well, I
that.
suppose
No
treasures
doubt.
will keep us flying. But I don't think an egg will.
What does this egg look like? Where do you think it went?
Well, it's large and it's blue. And it was stolen by those dastardly terrors, the Nihil.
I think we've heard of these guys.
They want nothing but war. They've been trying to foment insurrection all across this planet.
Okay.
Although, yeah.
Oh yeah. What? No,
I was
what
gonna say I
music?
kind of like their music. It helps soothe my angry soul.
and
But-
Anzelin looks at you as you hear this just like smooth jazz playing in the background.
We gotta get out of here. This music makes no sense. It's like they're just making it up as they go.
Yeah, don't worry, Lord Bombswitch. We're on the case. As long as the Nihil
Most
haven't made
definitely.
an omelet.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's do it, Coda. This would be great.
I don't see why not. We're running on vapors anyways. And besides, war's not good for the trade lanes. We won't be able to fly hither and thither, and all that other stuff.
And Jan?
Plus-
yeah.
You like peace and light and life and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you need.
We Jedi are
bro,
famous for it.
I'm here for you.
Okay, good.
My Grand Vizier can provide you with all the details of the robbery.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
gestures at a whippet.
Okay. Whip it.
His name is...
Name this big hairy guy.
Ready, go.
Go. Guaranteed they're Googling what a whippet is.
Just a big hairy person. So you can see that he's got these big tusks and sort of a long face, completely covered in hair. He's wearing these wonderful, exquisite robes, very intricate, detailed, and like leather gauntlets with, wow, that is a picture of a whippet.
That's a horrible one.
And
Come over to Discord where you can see all the things we're
Yes.
posting.
he gestures and brings you along. My name's Fergo.
Hi,
I'm the
Fergo.
Grand Vizier of this palace.
Not Lord
What can I
Bombswitch?
provide the two of you?
Oh.
Lord Bombswitch is the lord of this palace and the many lands surrounding it.
Oh.
I just take care of the pomp, the circumstance, the parades. We have a lot of parades.
Do you think we'll get a parade if we get the egg back?
I guarantee it.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, I'm Covey, and this is Coda. And I think you heard
Nice to
we're
meet the
gonna
two of
help
you.
with the finding the egg, but we want to know what you know. What do you know? What do you know?
Lord Bombswitch is
Virgo.
not exaggerating when he says this planet will be at war if you do not find the egg. The Anzellan families have been fighting over the egg for centuries, and if there's any chance for one to show dominance over the other, it will happen. Those tiny people pack a punch. You'd be surprised. Here, my office is right over here. And he ushers the two of you into an office that is clearly in a tower. You can see it just goes up and up and up. Total terrible use of space. It's just, they could put, I don't know, lots of potions.
It just goes straight
A
up.
huge blaster collection. It
But
is a
instead,
tall
they have
room.
stairs. Many stairs.
Bombswitch likes large spaces. Makes him feel small in the vastness of the galaxy. It's a personal thing. So what can I do for you?
We're gonna need to know the people. Well, he said it was a Nihil.
Of course it was the Nihil. This is the High Republic. What other bad guy is there?
Well, it's fair, you know. Someone has to bring chaos and disorder to our such orderly worlds and life. Besides, well, anyhow,
We're not
what-
going to talk about their music again. Just how do you know it's Nihil?
How do we know it's Nihil?
Yeah.
Well, they got the masks, they attacked with gas, all the usual Nihil things. Their ships were made of many ships. They said, ride the storm. It was very loud.
Oh, so it wasn't like a
Plus,
sneak
they
heist.
like
It
to
was just
sow
a-
dissent.
Yeah, this is like a smash and grab kind of situation.
Yes, it was the egg. The ancestral egg is usually kept in one of the high towers. It's guarded all the time, but they must have been watching the place. They came in between shifts, the few minutes where old Mitch is coming down the stairs and young Mitch is going up the stairs.
Interesting. So attacked with gas. They had masks. Ride the storm.
Ugly
Have you-
ships.
They had ships.
Ugly.
What's ugly ones? Oh. That would probably mean you had a mole or like someone digging and hopping around your palace that would notify them.
It
Have you
seems
had any-
likely. We had a couple new hires a month or two ago. One of them's been let go. He was not doing a very good job. The other one, well, they're still here. Do you think they
Suppose we
could be a
better go
mole?
talk to 'em. I can see that. That's what I would do.
Makes sense.
Is there a mole Star Wars species?
There's gotta be a
Surely.
mole person.
Yeah, let me TC. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, there's totally one. We saw one in Andor. In Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Huh. What species are there?
Wikipedia says mole creature.
Mole creature. Wikipedia also says there's a species called mole men.
Mole men.
So we've got our choices.
So one hire was a mole creature and one hire was a mole man.
Yeah, no.
That's just how they identify.
Yeah. Both of these new hires still work here. Let me see if TC can find them. TC, come in here. Yes, sir. I need you to find the two new hires. Chaos, just so you know, you are all in charge of naming our NPCs this game. So
Yeah.
So welcome.
we've got
Name
two
the next
NPCs
NPC
coming in.
right now. Go.
Welcome. You've got a job.
Perfect.
So TC 44 has not been built yet. TC 13 comes back in with two people. They're wearing coveralls, janitor uniforms. One of them has a mop. One of them has a broom. They are named.
Oh, that's frightening.
Lashak and
Crap.
let's see, we got Lashak and
Ew.
ew. Those are the two of them.
You
You can
crap.
see that one. Give me a your xenology.
Okay.
Roll your xenology, Covey, since you've got it.
I've got it. All right.
Average check.
Average check. We're rolling dice tonight? What's up with that?
We're rolling dice.
Hey, Chaos, you get a gold star for using a hyphen. Yeah.
It is exactly a wash, good sir.
Okay.
2 successes,
You
2
can't,
failures, 1 advantage, and 1 threat.
Love it. So these two people that TC13 brings in are both somehow, somewhere along the evolutionary line, there were moles. But that's all you got. They might be the same species. They might be different species. It's kind of hard to tell. And TC says, Lord Fergo, I brought Ew and Leshek. And Ew says, what is all this?
What do you think it's about?
I don't know. I do a good job around here.
Do you?
I do a good job around here too.
Says Leshek.
Well,
My
somebody's
quarterly
doing that
review's
job.
not for another 3 weeks.
This isn't your quarterly review.
No, this is questions about what sort of music would you prefer to listen to
Oh, yeah,
while
right
you're
there.
working?
It's a good idea.
What
rumor
are
has
my
it that-
choices?
Well, rumor has it that people have become dissatisfied with this jazz stuff that you guys got going on in here, and want something a little more. What's the word? Ruckusy? Yeah, ruckusy.
Well, you said prefer, so I assume that you've got choices. Can you give me an A, B, and C?
Yeah. So we'll start with this what we have right now, which is this slow jazz stuff,
Yes.
or what's the other one, brother? It was
Oh, yeah, that one. I know what you're talking about. It's like the
the one with the
filk,
Ugnaught.
the alt filk music.
Yeah. Yeah. The alt folky, you know, the you know, and with all the weird strings and oompas and stuff. And then you know, they decided to throw in C. It's a little much maybe for some, but some of that, what do they call it? Punk stuff. That crash punk? No, wreck punk. Yeah.
I would like perception checks from both of you with 2 setback dice. And it will be average.
Man, I don't think I've rolled real dice in like forever.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to blowing out my mic by rolling on this hard surface soon. Fun.
That's an actual dice. That's not a Star Wars dice.
Wish I was using an online roller. So we've got
I got an
5
advantage.
successes
1 advantage.
and 2 threat.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, it's going to be a fun game. You don't notice the look that passes between these 2 characters, between you and Lashak when you mention Wreck Punk. You also don't notice that, because their sleeves are all the way down, the tattoos on their arms that go up to their necks. The tattoos of lightning bolts and skulls and other nihil things. And Lashak says, I like Jats. This stuff's great. And Ew says,
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, y'all seem like
Oh.
fine, upstanding folks.
Yeah.
You have any
Yeah.
ideas who took that egg?
No idea. I was off shift at the time.
No.
Me too. My house is on the other side of town.
Yeah, so you couldn't have been here then.
No, not at all. Nope, not at all.
Hmm.
Very far away. I heard they had ships. I heard them overhead. There was an explosion. Was there? Yeah.
Okay, for my advantage, what can we use for my advantage? Advantage is help me out, Andrew.
You
We can't-
detect a suspicious tone in their voice, while Kovi's like, "Yeah, these are great guys. Nothing to see here. Should move on. This part of the investigation isn't working."
Okay, yeah. Since my guy's kind of a scoundrel sort with deception, how about I can pick up that their story is a little too good to be true?
sure, you can pick up a little bit of something.
Yeah. Totally not nihil,
No, not at all.
but there's something.
So this isn't our review. You're just doing a survey about music. Yeah, can we go? We've got jobs to do.
TC13 says, you can go when we say you can go.
Hey, TC, let's be nice.
Excuse me. That just seemed to come out.
I take back what I said about him earlier. I kind of like this droid.
Okay,
All right.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, could I?
Well,
there couldn't be anything else.
Our
we could
next
get from
question. Yeah.
What was that?
There isn't anything we could get from this. I think we're done. I think they can go back to work. 2 upstanding citizens of Lord Bomb Switch with 2
upstanding citizens who love Jats.
I think they dance better if they loved the music, but yeah, okay. Who am I to
see
judge?
that right there? I don't trust anyone who really likes this music. Come on. Something's
is
going on.
there-
with this.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Any other information I can provide? Says Fergo, the Whippet, the vizier, the Grand Vizier of Bomb Switch's palace.
We should probably see the crime scene.
Yeah.
Very well. TC, lock up for me. We're going to head up to the egg chambers.
Oh, we got more stairs? Okay. All right. All right.
Many, many, many stairs.
Well, at least this guy looks like he can take them more than one at a time.
You exit Fergo's office and
Exit.
yeah, you
Excellent.
move to you scramble to another tower. The journey up is easy, a little over easy. Lots of stairs, but yeah. And you trying to think of a way to put coach in here. You get to the top. It is a tall tower. You can barely see the ceiling above you, and in the center of it is a smallish pedestal, where that looks like it was specially crafted ages ago to hold nothing but a tiny egg.
All of this
This
for
is
an
where it
egg?
happened. It is a very special egg to Lord Bomb Switch, and the people of Habawui.
Okay.
You can see that there's a place where one of the walls was blown out. You can feel the hot, arid desert breeze coming through. See some sand has gotten in. It's gotten everywhere, as sand
Yes,
does.
Okay.
Well, Coda,
What do you think,
just-
brother?
I think we should, I guess, take a closer look at it. Maybe we know who did it. We don't know where they went.
We are fairly positive the Nihil did it, and our camera moves around the room past the two of you to a big graffiti that says the Nihil were here.
Well, they're really
It's a little
laying it on
on the nose,
thick.
don't you think?
Yeah, they really want
Yeah.
people to know that they took this egg. It's the first I'm hearing of this egg, so I'm surprised they heard about it. But you know, to each their own, I suppose. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched, or something.
Hey, Fergo, let me ask you, who would benefit from all this war should it break out?
Well, whoever has the egg, they are the clear rulers of this planet.
The Nihil rule this
wait.
planet now? You didn't say that was going to happen.
I mean, technically, yes, but I don't know if they're aware of the tradition. But as soon as the other Anzellan families see weakness, they will come for us, and they will come at us hard.
Yeah, with what? They're kind of small.
They may be small, but they are mighty, and their hearts are strong. The Anzellans of this world, command fleets. And the people will follow them into battle.
That's really serious.
Well, in
We
that
might have to
case-
take care of this problem first, and then find the egg. And Kobe's gonna walk over to the hole in the wall and examine
Very large.
the rubble that might still be kind of
Uh-huh.
trickling in amongst the sand and all that, and pick up a smallish piece of the wall, the stone, and I would like to try and use transmogrify as a crafting check to make this piece of wall look like a little blue egg. So we don't have to worry about the Enzellans breaking out in a war.
Great. Is there a particular difficulty that goes along with transmogrify?
No, it is when making a crafting check, I may add my force dice, no greater than my force rating, which is 1, and I can add success or advantage from the pips.
Okay. I'd say normally a crafting check would be a mechanics check. What do you see yourself using for this one?
I wanted to use the force.
Well, yeah, you get to use the force, but you also have to use a different skill.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's not how I envisioned it, but that makes complete and utter sense.
That's what the
Xenology.
talent says, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to do xenology to get an idea of what it looks like.
Yeah. Right?
Okay. I'd say if you're going to use xenology, your only reference that you have is the size of the pedestal.
Okay.
It's going to be a hard check.
Okay.
Flip.
Yeah, I'll flip.
You do have 4 light side.
What do we say? 4 and 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So I've got 2 yellows, a force dice, 1 green from the upgrade, and 3 purple. Can I have a boost because I can kind of take my time with it a little bit? The Nihil aren't here shooting at me currently.
You can. You do also have Fergo just like standing there tapping his feet while you.
He's going to be so impressed
Look
here in
around
a
this room.
second. Is that a setback for me then? I assume.
No,
Okay.
it's not good enough for a setback.
All right. I'm going to roll it then. No triumphs.
A wash.
It might be. Hold on. Okay, so my pip is a dark side pip. I am
Feel
down
the tension in the air.
a success. I got 3 failures and only 2 successes. So even if I spend the dark side, does not help. But I do have 2 advantages.
Great. So as you reach out to the force, you can feel the unease of the people in the city below you, knowing that war could be upon them at any moment. Do you want to spend the dark side to add another advantage?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you're holding this rock,
Uh-huh.
trying to channel the force into it, to change its shape, to change what it looks like. What do you do instead with your advantages?
I think what I would like for my 2 advantages is that I was going for a small blue egg from this rubble, right? And I think I get the small and the egg shape right. But it's clearly like sand colored or whatever the wall color is. I didn't change its color in any way. So from very
doesn't
far
look like the
scrutiny,
egg, but
it can
it's-
stand up. But as soon as you come in the room, you would realize it's not right.
I'm also going to say it's very fragile.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And Fergo looks at what you're doing and says, "Huh. That looks like an egg."
Yeah. Now you don't have to
He's pretty
worry
impressive, isn't he?
about, showing weakness. Just don't let anybody get too close.
Yeah, it doesn't look like our egg. Just a egg.
Well, that's all you
Yeah,
said it
but
looked
drink-
like. You didn't give me anything
It's
else
good
to
try.
work from.
Good try though.
Yeah, no, it'll work. Look, and he puts it on the pedestal.
You figure you guys would have pictures and hollows of the egg, and
Oh,
we
we
can
do.
reference
You didn't ask for them. But yeah, I could show you. And he pulls out
oh
the
well.
data pad. It's right here.
Oh,
Well, the moment's kind of
Oh,
past
this-
now. So
this doesn't look anything like that.
Nah.
You really got to
it's
be more
not gonna
specific up
pass
front.
when the other families show up to take a look at it.
Why?
Yeah.
Maybe we don't let the other families in. You know, like maybe cordon
Yeah,
off the room, and then like they have to stand really far away and squint. Can you make? Can you?
Yeah, blame it on like a gas attack. Yeah. You know,
Yeah, gas leak.
stinky eggs and all. Yeah.
Yeah, smells the smell of
I-
rotten eggs.
As I said, the Anzellans are small but strong, but mighty. If they want to come in and see the egg, you can bet they're going to come in to see the egg. And we probably should have led with this, but they heard about the theft, and
Oh.
the other families will be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you should have. Okay, Virgo, I'm gonna level with you. This is in.
the first time I'm dealing with something like this.
Yeah, but you gotta do better, man. Like,
It's a stressful situation, man.
yeah, but you're only making it worse by holding back critical information.
I'm giving you everything I got.
Yeah, too late. Govey gestures at the the incorrect egg on this pedestal.
We got moles that
just
aren't moles, eggs that aren't eggs.
Oh,
What do we
it
got?
is definitely an egg, though.
Are you sure about that? This is going to be one of those like
I'm
we go looking for an egg, and then you're like, oh, I probably should have led with this, but it's not actually an egg. It's actually a rock or a bird or something. Like it's an egg.
It is absolutely an egg.
Okay, and you're sure about that?
As sure as I can be.
You're hesitating. That makes me nervous. Virgo.
I haven't cracked it and cooked it, so nobody ever touches it except Lord Bumswatch.
Okay, just half a
I
second.
like bum smotch a lot better.
Yeah. Since it's not his name, and Virgo's having trouble saying his name, do I need to roll a perception check on like this guy?
No, it is me reading his name wrong every time.
Okay.
I like bum swatch.
Bumswatch is pretty good.
Is basic your first
Bumswatch.
language there, Virgo?
It's these tusks. They're not great for basic.
Okay.
I can see that. All right. Has there been any information on where Nihil might be within the system?
I'm sure there has.
Okay.
You should probably talk to the local security force.
Just dropping the egg
I can
there.
get you in touch.
That was a lot of work you just broke right there.
What?
You just said, oops,
Oh,
and
you
dropped
bumped the
something. You
egg.
bumped the egg, like I assume.
Oh,
No.
It's broken now, thanks. I mean,
sorry.
just waste
Well,
of
there
effort.
goes, you know.
Shouldn't have made it so fragile. Maybe do better next time.
You know what? Who do we need to talk to about the Nihil? I think we're done for a while, Virgo, because I can only keep Coda from shooting people for so long, and we've been here a while.
I'm getting twitchy.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
You got
Those
that-
mole men, they almost got it. But,
yeah.
Why would you
Ooh,
shoot them? They are
Lashak
perfectly
and you.
honest janitors.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
trust
they are-
them.
They are on the up and up.
Yeah, but they like that.
100%.
But they like that music. And I don't trust anyone that likes this music.
It is being quietly piped into every single room you've been in.
Yeah.
You can't see the speakers.
This place is
But-
freaky.
It is everywhere. It's like a big elevator.
And I can't get off. I gotta get out of this place.
Yeah, let me put you in touch with the head of the security force. He's another Anzel, and you'll like him. And I need a name.
Yeah, I imagine we will, Virgo. Like, probably just brought him up here, or them up here with the Denzel.
No, it's too many stairs. Those legs are tiny. It would have taken 3 hours. I've seen it. We usually have a parade, some sort of procession. When one of them wants to come up here, it takes all day.
Oh man, they need better hops. This place just boils my egg.
Yeah, Virgo refers you to
Groins?
Granus.
Granus.
I'm getting echo. Andrew, are you getting
me
that
too.
echo?
I
I'm
don't
getting
like
it too.
echoing. Shall we take a 5-minute break?
Okay.
Yes.
As the two of you head off to visit Granus.
All right, we'll be right back. And we're back. And it's fixed, maybe, until it's not. But we just wanted to give our Anzellan friend enough time to come up the stairs.
Oh, you've got a couple more hours before he comes up the stairs. TC13 led Coda and Covey out of Bum Switch's palace and into the surrounding city. The buildings here are rough stone carved from the stones of this planet, and tumbleweeds pass through town as you go. The streets are crowded. We see Bothans and Duros and all sorts of people walking around doing their regular business. The palace looms behind you, and TC13 leads you through town to the security force base. It is very big. There are lots of ships. There are tanks, people marching around in uniform, many Anzellans, but also many Bothans. And TC13 leads you to Granus's office. You see this Anzellan sitting behind a desk. He's got a big beard. And he says,
"Hi, Coda and Cody. Coda and Covey. Fergo said you'd be coming down. I hear you've got questions about the Nihil. You're going to take care of the egg problem."
I'm Coda. This is Covey. And yes, we're here to take care of the egg problem.
Very
We don't
good.
want things
Very
boiling
good.
over around here.
We don't want things boiling over here. Things are getting pretty tense. I've got the ships spooled up, ready to launch. I've got the tanks fueled up, ready to roll out. Soldiers are hopping, ready to. It seems like things are gonna boil over soon. So, any help I can provide, just let me know.
Which way did they go?
They went that way.
Okay.
And you happen to have any hollows of the ships?
I'm afraid the security systems in the palace were turned off at the time. I'm pretty sure they had a mole, but I was not able to find anybody when I went looking.
Yeah.
They might have even had 2 moles.
Yeah, we went and looked for moles too, and couldn't find it. Well, they have.
We found
Couple
2
mole
upstanding
men, but-
citizens. That's all we found.
I
No.
interviewed those 2 upstanding citizens as well. Asked them questions about their favorite types of music, looked for tattoos, nothing visible.
Oh, we didn't look for tattoos.
Why
Well,
would we
it's
look for
sleeves,
tattoos? They said
so-
they weren't here.
I
Perfectly trustworthy
wasn't
gentlemen.
ready to make
Yep.
them, roll up the sleeves or anything like that. It seemed a little too personal.
Yeah, but they like that music.
Oh, this music?
Oh, this is horrible music. Oh. We gotta get
kinda
out of this
like
place.
Just makes you want to sway.
Oh. I can
Kobe,
I can
I'm-
picture an Anzellan swaying to the music. All right.
Kobe, my fingers are itching. We gotta get out of here.
Okay. Well, he said they went that way.
Right,
So
so here's everything. What?
Yeah.
Yes, they were that way. And here's everything I've got on our particular group of Nihil.
excellent. Well, take a look at this. I have one final
there's not
question
much.
for you. Just it's kind of bugging me a little bit. You say they went that way.
Okay.
You got
That way.
tanks. You got
Uh-huh.
ships. Yeah, they went that way. You didn't go after them.
Well, you see these tanks and ships.
I see
The
them.
other Anzellan families have the exact same amounts of tanks and ships.
Yes.
So if you were to leave, then you would be at a disadvantage, and they would just steamroll.
They would see the weakness and immediately strike.
Uh-huh.
They would be at a tactical advantage. We can't have that.
Did any of the other
All right.
Anzellan families like weaken themselves recently, chasing after something that they want?
Intel shows that most of the other Anselm families have also hired pairs of smugglers and other people to go after the egg.
Of course they did.
Of course they did.
They wouldn't want to be at a tactical disadvantage. Wouldn't want to send their own ships after it. They hire people, smugglers and such. I mean, no offense, bounty hunters, things like that.
Yeah, but do you know if any of them had like a Jedi?
That I can't say. I haven't seen any reports of Jedi in the system.
Any idea how much the other people are getting paid?
Yeah, I can tell you exactly how much they're getting paid. Yeah, hold on.
Kovi's just staring
Yeah.
daggers at Fergo, waiting for a moment to interject.
Oh, Fergo is still at the palace.
Oh,
Fergo's not here.
But I see.
I'm
Fergo-
I'm,
Daggers
I'm
with
on my data
thoughts.
pad
Fergo.
typing out an angry
And-
message of if this was a race, you really should have led with that.
You look back up at the palace and you see Fergo standing out, looking out from his office.
and they
you
make
stare
eye
back at him.
contact over this long distance.
Yeah, and he breaks eye contact and moves away.
What can you do?
Yeah, so he gives you information on how everybody else is being compensated.
Mm.
There are 5 bounties out on this egg, none of which belong to Bumswitch.
Of course. Well, that settles it. Gotta go chase competition.
Yeah, all right.
Is
I'd
it
ask for
preventing war reward enough?
no. Preventing war doesn't provide, coaxium into our, ship.
What about our Jedi friend? Isn't preventing war enough?
Normally
Preventing war
I'd
does
say
not provide
yes, but
fuel for his brother's ship.
you guys keep withholding critical information. Like we're down behind the starting line. If this was a race, I love races. Like we should have just been going. But you guys, it's okay.
How are we supposed to hop along if we don't have
Figure it
nowhere to
out.
hop?
Well, I have one piece of critical information that nobody else has.
Of course you do.
And what's that?
They went that way.
He points up into the sky towards a bright, non-twinkling star in the evening sky. And it is non-twinkling because it's a planet. And it is the planet Gentawui.
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 Excellent.
So while all the other bounty hunters and smugglers are looking all around the system, looking all around all of 8 moons, you two will be heading off to Gentawui, where I'm pretty sure that these Nihil went.
What do we know about Gentawui?
It's icy. It's terrible. It's one of the worst planets I've ever been to.
All right. So we're going to Gentawui.
I mean, that's about it. There's nothing else in Wikipedia about it.
Ice planet. Perfect.
All right. Well, Coda, I think we better head on for some other
Yeah.
mysterious information presents itself. We'll just go over
I don't
to.
think there's anything else.
Yeah, you don't, but there's
Unless you
probably
keep looking
somebody
for
here who knows
information,
something
and then
and isn't saying.
it's probably the moles, whoever they may be.
Who could those moles be?
Indeed.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm gonna
All right.
flip a dark side point.
Okay.
As he says,
Yeah, those moles, whoever they may be.
you hear the sounds of ship engines and a squadron of fighters, like just zooms right overhead, and you hear the alarms going off in the station that you're in.
Yeah. Who's that? Was that the Van Zelen Lord to the south?
A group of boffins run by towards the nearest starfighters, and you can hear them, the engines spool up, and they take off after them.
Well, appears things might be starting sooner than I thought they would. Not even gonna wait for the other Anzellan families to get here and take a look. Time is of the essence, boys.
All right.
All right.
Let's get out of let's get out of this jazz-ridden place. Go find this stinking egg. No offense.
Some taken.
Wow.
Well, be better when you're hiring folks. You're not paying them.
No, we pay everyone fairly. We're just paying you with the joy of not causing a war.
Yeah. Let's go, Coda.
You know, there's a...
And we leave.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's go.
You go off to the spaceport and get to your ship. Tell me about your ship.
I think our ship is a big, bright, green KRTB Doom Treader. I think we call it like what? The hop along?
Oh, absolutely. A face like
Yeah,
that from
the
Mark, we
hop-along.
absolutely call it the hop along.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got
Great.
big engines, 2 on the ends and 2 in the rear. It's got some pew-pews on it, and we like to think
pew-pews?
it goes fast. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So you get it up and running. You get the ship out of the landing bay, and as you get into atmosphere, you can see on the horizon a caravan of large ships coming in this direction. Actually, on opposite horizons, you see big ships are slowly coming in. And
That's not good.
you exit. It's probably not good. You exit the atmosphere of Hapawui and set a course for Gentawui.
Gentawui.
And once there's
Here's-
a
here's some
private
technical
moment, Covey's gonna sit in the co-pilot seat and just go, I don't know about this one, Coda. It seems like everybody else is getting paid more than we are.
I know. We need to do a better job of negotiating.
Yeah. About that, I have an idea. It's not very Jedi-like, but it occurs to me that if we get the egg, doesn't that technically make us the rulers of Hapawui?
Well, according to tradition, yeah.
And Lord, what was that? Bum switch stick
Switch.
Yeah.
is he said we could keep the treasures. Would the planet count as a
Yeah.
treasure? Do you think we're gonna get really rich if we play our cards right?
How? How can we not get rich? What you say makes perfect sense. Lord Covey? Lord Coda?
Yeah, I
kinda
like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's find this egg.
Now we
I
gotta
think I
go
want to find this
dethrone
egg
these
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go dethrone these Nihil. They at least have better music. That would be my first thing. Would be get rid of that jazzercise music.
Man,
Wipe it
I
everywhere.
think I'd replace Fergo.
jazzercising. I would like a check from each of you.
Uh-huh.
1 astrogation and 1 piloting space.
I call pilot into space.
Good. I'm not good at any of these things, so whatever you want to succeed at.
This is what happens when I don't study players' character sheets before we play.
No. This is fair.
I would like the astrogation check to be an average check with 1 setback, because there's some things between here and there, and we'll see how that goes, and then we'll set the difficulty of the piloting based on that.
Can I have a boost because Gronus, I think was his name. He gave us all the information.
Gronus.
Gronus.
I love that one.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we got a lot of tokens. I'm going to flip since I've only got 2 green in astrogation.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, dang it.
I'm gonna flip as well.
Okay. Oh crap. Oh, Minox.
I'll flip this token back. I'm feeling real fuzzy. Okay, I feel good now.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's a despair.
Black hole sun.
No despair.
No, that's a despair.
Oh,
it's
nice.
it's a successful. It's 1 success and a despair.
That's
Perfect.
That's
Perfect.
wonderful. All right, so AJ Coda is piloting the ship, right?
Yes.
Okay, and no advantages or anything on that, Andrew?
Nope.
Just success. And
Yeah,
despair.
it all washed out except for 1 success and the despair.
I love it. So you pass 2 of Hapawui's moons and get out into open space. This is not a huge distance. You could probably sublight it. Just getting there pretty quickly.
Why would we do that? We could
But,
just jump in hyperspace. It'll be fine.
An
Are you,
system.
are you hyperspacing it?
I don't know. Is the
That's a
despair that I'm
despair.
hyperspacing?
You tell me what you're doing.
I'm successfully plotting a course. That's what I know. The despair is yours to spend. I just didn't know if you were spending the despair to make it so that Kobe's like, no, we're going to do hyperspace. It's something terrible is going to happen.
Nope. That's
Okay.
not how I'm spending the despair. I'm spending the despair as you plot the course. You get your trajectory towards this planet. You've got it set up so that you get a little burst by going around one of the moons, slingshotting your way out to the outer reaches of the system. And as you actually, let's get AJ. Let's get your check as well.
Okay. Versus.
Same. It was average, right, Andrew?
Yep.
with a flip.
With the flip.
So average with a flip. So you now have 5 light side points.
I'll flip back.
Okay.
All right. No. What are you doing to my ship? That's 1 success. That's 1 success.
Just a success.
Those cancel out. That's 1 success.
Come
Okay.
on, go. Just find the
You
path I gave you.
Sling.
I'll follow it.
And you do. You slingshot around this moon, get some speed as you head off into open space, and as you get to the fastest speed, you see the hull of a ship pull up above your cockpit, and you've got an incoming message on your comms. Trader.
This is the hop along.
God, I want the first. I'm just gonna go with the first name. The first thing that comes into my mind. Hop along. This is the Gretzky. What might a ship like yours be doing in a place like this?
One can ask the same question from you.
We are going after the egg. I bet you are as well.
Well, wouldn't it be funny if we were? Got any hints or tips for us?
Yeah. Stay out of our way.
Well, seeing as we got the faster ship, it shouldn't be a problem. Hit it.
Do you have actual stats for this ship?
No.
You might need them.
Oh, good.
Okay. Let's see. We have Kazar Voltec and KV4T8I sublight engines, 2 of them.
That is helpful.
Okay.
Let's see. This is a big ship. Yeah.
It's a freighter. It's a freighter.
It's a freighter.
It's a Carillion Engineering Corps.
It's Carillion, huh? So we're gonna look at a Carillion freighter.
Strong arm bear similarities.
We got their ship.
Hold on. The K2 find strong arm. Let's see.
You want a YT1000?
Sure.
Okay. So you're gonna pull out ahead? Is that what you're doing?
Oh yeah.
Punch it.
Yeah.
You gonna punch it?
If you're not first, you're last.
All right. Roll initiative.
Zero success. Three advantage.
successes. So, go ahead.
You're gonna have to repeat those.
3 advantage.
Total 3
success.
advantage.
1
Mhm.
advantage.
Dang. Okay. All right.
You just want to use the YT1300?
You pick out your ship. Give me a second while I take care of a very large insect on my desk. I'll be right back.
We'll be right back. We're back. There's no more bug.
We're back. No more bug. Bug is taken care of. Taken care of.
I took care of it.
All right, so we got PC, NPC, PC. What do you all want to do as you punch it and the ship drops down behind you?
We want to max. Well, we want to get ahead of it, so we're going to push it to its max speed and get some distance.
All right,
Get out of this
so
fire's arc.
is Coda's piloting, so Coda's going first.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right, and you want to... I don't have the Starship rules in front of me, so we are going to make this up as we go along, like all of the rest of the game that we're playing tonight.
Wing it.
You are going to punch it and go to maximum speed. What ship profile are you using?
We'll just use the YT-1000.
YT-1000. So your max speed is 3. Do you want? Let's see. I'm gonna make up things that I know exist, and we're gonna make up how to do them. Do you want to try to like gain the advantage? I think punching it might be a maneuver, and then you could roll to gain the advantage.
Yes, we're doing that.
Okay.
So I roll my piloting, and I get a setback for its handling, right?
You get, yes, 1 setback for handling.
Okay. Versus to get away from them, which whatever ship they're using, right? Versus their piloting.
We're gonna find out in 1 second. I think it is actually a set difficulty.
Oh, perfect.
What does it look like while you're attempting to do this?
Code is kind of an arrogant jerk. So what he does is he brings up the ship up to cockpit level with the other ship, and then just punches it, throwing its afterburners on and flaring them out. And he does
Okay.
kind of a spiral roll. And you can see the traces of his of their interstellar light engines blaring.
Cool.
In theory,
They are, as you have punched it to speed 3, they are 2 behind you. So
It's a race.
we're gonna make it against 1 purple.
all day. And if we throw evasive maneuvers in on that,
You want to take 2 strain to do a second maneuver?
yeah. Since
Sure.
since we're close, and they can open up on us, I'll take 2 strain.
All right, and you can take evasive maneuvers as you're going the correct speed for it.
Oh, double triumph.
Double triumph.
Yes.
Yeah, double triumph. 2 successes and 1 threat.
Okay.
We win, right?
So you
Triumph to cover each of us.
you speed up. You get a good firing arc for Covey, if Covey wanted to fire with the opportunity that is given, and then you take evasive maneuvers. So gaining the advantage means that you ignore the evasive maneuvers of the increased difficulty of shooting because of your evasive maneuvers, and then with evasive maneuvers, boy, this is all over the place.
We can get a little more hand
It's more
wavy with it.
difficult. It's more difficult for you to get shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. With your threat, I think we're gonna deal the ship 1 system strain.
Okay.
The most boring use of a threat, but
She'll hold. She'll hold. Rattle, rattle, rattle.
so you currently have aft and 4 shields. You get to choose where you want firing. You're setting the firing of the bad guys. Do you want them to be able to shoot you in the back or the front, or port or starboard? I'd be fine with that too, where you don't have shields.
Angle those deflector shields.
Well, you don't. Yeah, that's part of your
And a
success.
rear. Yeah. So we'll
Yeah.
angle them. Yeah. Angle them towards our back.
Okay. So
They can't catch us in the front.
if they will be shooting at you, they will be shooting at you from the back. As you speed up and make your maneuvers, what could you possibly want to do with 2 triumphs?
Uh, 2 triumphs. That would be. How about we? We'll take one of them out with another ship. Because everyone's racing, and so they get flared just as another ship that was about to tell them the same thing, and then they career into that one, and it disables them for a little bit.
You want to take out one of the 5 groups of bounty hunters after the egg, or do you want to temporarily disable 2 of the groups of bounty hunters after the egg?
I like the second one. If you want,
Yeah.
Temporarily
I-
disable
yeah,
2
yeah.
bounty hunters.
I kind of like that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
perchance long enough
All right.
to hide where we're going.
So, as you pick up speed, angle your deflector shields, and take evasive maneuvers, you can hear the beep 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 beep, beep of the ship behind you getting a lock on you with their weapon systems, and Coda's focus is out the front cockpit, while Covey is on the nav computer, and I think Covey, looking at the nav computer, you see like the curves of trajectories of planets. You see the shape of the ship behind you, and you see this other shape come in at a right angle to the direction that you're speeding, and it has its blasters. They're just completely open, just firing directly at this other bounty hunter ship behind you, and you can hear it as it hits it, and as it hits, the ship behind you loses a bit of control. It spins on its axis, and the other ship dings it, wing to wing, and they both go off in different directions, temporarily disabled until they can do repairs.
Excellent.
Good flying,
The-
Coda.
G9
Thanks.
rigger is no longer behind you, and
Thanks.
neither is the other ship that you did not get a good look at. And we're not in initiative anymore because you got 2 dang triumphs.
That's how we roll.
Yeah. So you make your way through space. The space between these planets is relatively empty, and you see this blue world come up on the galactic horizon. It is large, larger than Hapuwiwi. It is blue and white, icy planet with a big dusty ring around it. You can see, you can't actually quite see the surface because there are quite a few storms on the planet's surface. And I will need another piloting check to get where you want to go. Unless there's something else you want to do before you pilot down to the surface.
We could run a scan, but that's just to get down there. Right?
I got the scanners on.
Oh,
Just,
okay.
just follow the path I made. It's perfectly fine.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I got a difficulty.
It depends. Do you want to... You see, you've got the computers on. Do you want to scan? With a hard computers or perception check?
Absolutely, we need a. Yeah. Why don't we run a scan before we go down? What do you think?
Okay.
Or is that going to let them know that we're going to be here?
When I roll a despair.
What do you know? Spare.
Hard check, you say? Perception?
Perception or computers?
Yeah, we're good. I'm intentionally going to use perception. There. The characteristic is both 2. I don't need that. But I have 1 rank
two.
perception.
Yellows. I have 2 yellows. Does that give you a boost?
Does it give me a boost?
Tell
Do you
me
want me
what.
to roll it?
Are you
it's
switching
probably-
spots?
I don't want to pilot the ship.
You're right. I know. I'll pilot the ship. You just do the scan.
All right. Just let me just get a little touch of destiny on here.
Yeah. Flip.
Yeah.
Flick those ears.
Let me flick this on. Just hold your carrots. I continue to fail all my checks tonight.
Perfect. That's good.
You want to change your dice?
I keep changing them. They all are against me.
I see.
Whole bag I've gathered over the years. I have one advantage.
That's because they're GM dice.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have one advantage. You the scanner readouts are kind of hard to read. There's a lot of debris in this dusty ring that is interfering with your readings. These like particles of dust like rub up against each other, and you create this static that's just messing with everything. The storm below is probably not helping, as you see lightning arc between clouds, and you don't pick up anything abnormal on your scans. You don't see anything. Well, I wouldn't say you don't pick up anything abnormal. You don't notice anything abnormal on your scans.
Perfectly trustworthy planet.
You don't see the. What's that?
I said it's a perfectly trustworthy planet. It wouldn't lie to me.
Perfectly trustworthy planet. You
100%.
don't notice the telltale signature of Nihil ugly ships patrolling the skies. You don't notice the very obvious readout of the electronics from a base down on the surface. And you had an advantage?
I do. I just
One
pass along a
advantage.
boost to the pilot.
You can, yeah.
The-
You say
The
there's a storm.
yeah.
All right.
I think the
right.
scanner is tied into the piloting system a little bit. So I don't know that Covey is particularly helpful, but the fact that the scanner is on is helpful to Coda.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm reading out
Coda
stats.
gets,
yeah, it's cold. It's a planet.
Uh-huh.
Planet.
Tell me. Yep. Yep. Get it.
Goober Wooey
Gentawooey?
Gentawooey. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do my job here.
Coda
running the
takes-
scanners.
Yeah. Coda take. Okay. Yeah. Got it. All right. Thank you. All right. I feel better now. I think Coda takes comfort in knowing that his brother's doing something, even if he's not doing something well. But the fact that he has his brother with him, that's all that really matters. What's our difficulty for piloting?
Let's do a hard check.
Oh, all right. One more dice out.
You have 3, let's say, points.
Yeah, I'll flip.
Do
You
it.
need to.
Can you get 2 more
Hard
triumphs,
is-
please?
Yeah, heart is 3.
3. One of them's a red.
Yep. I got a
Two
boost.
two setbacks for the storm.
Okay.
You get a boost from Covey.
Yep.
We get a nice view of Andrew's background
Yeah.
as it unfocuses Andrew.
Uh,
Do you have any more boosts for this? Because this is not a great roll for you.
we want.
We still have the data from the security chief on the planet.
Yeah. Yeah, we know it's this way.
It's that way, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that way. Yeah.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it.
He gave you some stuff.
All right, let's see. Those 2 cancel out. Those 3. Those cancel. Those
Granus.
cancel. Oh, Gron. That is 1 success and 2 success and 1 advantage.
It's really hoping for a despair.
I know.
Okay, tell me
It
about.
came up with two failures. So
Okay, well, at least it worked.
you got G strings out of it, so that counts.
Tell me about taking the ship down into atmosphere.
I think as they go through the rings, static starts building up, and you can start seeing the lightning strikes start ripping along the long wings of the hop along. We notice that the snow and sleet start streaking over and freezing out, and so we have just a little bit of view, and we're really flying blind. And so as we pierce through the top of as we pierce through the storm, we go in, dodge the mountains.
You narrowly dodge some mountains. The storm lets up for a moment, and you can see these vast plains of ice below you, and off in the distance a cluster of trees, large trees that don't appear to be doing very well, because this planet's always ice. Who knows how they got here?
Cody, do you think someone planted these trees? And why would someone plant trees on like an ice sheet?
Maybe they're trying to terraform it.
Okay.
In hopes that it would create like a snow block barrier thing, and then everything would melt because you have living stuff on this place. I don't know. That's my guess.
Yeah. Well, that's good as
Where
any.
do you want to take it in for a landing?
Yeah. Let's land.
Yeah.
And we saw a base. Is that right?
Oh no, not at all.
Or we just saw the trees. Okay.
You failed your scan check. So you've got mountains, you've got a large plain of icy ground, you've got distant trees, you've got all sorts of choices where you'd like to land.
Well, we're gonna go over by the trees because that's where at least former civilization probably would be. We have an advantage. Can the advantage be like we could tell that there was like at least ruins?
I think you could see some like ruins up in the mountains, maybe.
Yeah, could
Picturing like the Renvar ruins from the old Tales of the Jedi comics. You know those ones?
Those are old. Yeah.
It's good ones.
Okay. Mountains or trees? What do you think? We'll do a loop around the mountains.
yeah.
You do a loop around the mountains. How low are you flying? Are you up in the clouds? Are you trying like keeping it low in the valleys? Somewhere in the middle?
I think we should skim, keeping off people's radar. Everyone knows that if you want to stay off radar, you got to go
Fly
low.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come in hard like an asteroid, and then you level off, and then you just skim.
So yeah, you skim that icy plain and navigate into a valley between the mountains. You fly this narrow valley. Your wings just barely knocking against the stones on either side. Your ship, like you bank this like tight curve, and as you do, you can see these ruins. I think you bank to the left, and you see above you in the cockpit, which is really to the left, the lower portions of these ruins with stones carved out of the mountains and statues and you can, let's get hard perception rolls from both of you.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, one success, one threat.
Okay.
Oh, I succeed with a threat. One success and a threat.
Okay. Great. Coda notices that some of the snow up here has been freshly disturbed. As you zoom by it, it's blink and you would miss it. Sort of opportunity of seeing into these ruins. Some of the snow has been recently. It looks like maybe like melted by a ship's engines. There's a very clear area of ground, and as you continue around this curve and make your way through the valley a little bit further, I think Covey spots a good place to land. It's another open space, a different ruin. The snow here not disturbed previously, and it would be out of sight from where you just were. Yeah, and I'm gonna bank both of those threats.
Hooray!
Hey. The threat counter has been increased.
It has started.
Do we need a pilot gene check to land, or we can just land?
No, you can just land.
Perfect. Coda takes it in for a nice spin landing right in the middle of the ruins.
I'm getting really good at that,
You-
Coda.
Thank you. Worked hard to become so.
The snow blows around the engines of your ship and fills the air, and yeah, you have landed. What does cold weather gear look like for your two characters?
Furs.
Green furs.
I was thinking white fur, but yeah.
I mean, white fur makes
You
a
want
lot
to
of
go with
sense.
that, or
Snowshoe hair style.
hair style?
Snowshoe hair.
Snowshoe hair, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even better. We'll get big hoods with little long flaps that flapping their ears can poke out through.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And the two of you disembark from the ship. The snow is still falling. You can hear distant thunder. This place that you are in is looks like it's been unoccupied for quite some time. As you enter through a large curved doorway, you are flanked by statues of ancient Bothans wearing robes and holding what appear to be lightsabers.
Oh.
You know, Covey,
Yeah.
I can never tell if Bothans look more like a dog or a horse. Just saying.
Yeah. Did you notice that their robes
Like-
though? They were like Jedi. Like it's like a Jedi temple. That's pretty cool.
Have you
Never
ever
seen
heard
one this close
Jedi
before.
Bothans?
I'm sure. Like maybe. Read about them somewhere. Can I do a lore check for where we're at?
Sure. Okay. I'd say that you just said that you've never heard of Bothan Jedis. Let's make it a hard check.
Okay. Can I get a success today?
You have lore as a skill, right?
I do.
How many successes?
I haven't rolled yet. I'm trying to get the non-failing difficulty dice out of my bag.
Yeah, throw those dice out.
I don't know why, but I remove setbacks on lore checks too. So I'm going to pretend that you gave me one, and then I got rid of it.
Okay.
Lot of snow.
2 threat.
What's that?
2 threat. That's it.
Just 2 threats.
Just 2 threats.
Well, that's great. I love it. That seems like enough threats in my threat bank.
Goodness.
The two of you enter this space, and it is quiet compared to the outside. The wind is just whistling through the cracks, and the snow, it looks like it hasn't reached in this far. There's like a small amount of snow from near the doorway, but the rest of it is clear. And as you get in, you can smell something, and I think it sort of triggers a bit of a danger reflex. It's sort of a metallic smell. And I think looking around and into this dark, you can see some drag marks on the floor. And you hear a low growl from deep in this place.
I don't think just an Annihilator in here, Coda.
Well, I think you're right. I guess our options are we could press on and see what it is, or
Yeah, that's what I was
Get outta
thinking
here.
too. That's really the only option we have is to go forward. It's really cold outside.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna freeze our little cottontails off. Better press forward.
As you move forward, you catch a reflected light from outside. You see this reflection in 4 eyes off in the dark, and this shape moves towards you. You can hear the click of claws on the stone floor, and it moves just into the light. You can see it has white fur with darker fur around its muzzle. You can see shining teeth and long claws. It is covered in fur. It has a bushy tail and horns around its face. It has 2 legs that it's standing on and 4 arms. And it hunches and lunges towards the 2 of you.
What the criff is that? Do some of your Jedi mind stuff, and I suppose that's initiative.
Yes.
Woo! That's 4 successes.
3 successes and an advantage.
Let's go.
Four advantages. All right. You're first. Who's first?
I would act unless you want to do something.
I mean, we're both gonna try and survive this, so
Yeah.
we both go first, though, don't we?
You do.
Yeah,
I'd imagine Coda's gonna
Okay.
shoot first. Feels right.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Coda reaches in underneath his armpits and pulls out 2 blasters while you're
You
and,
have double quick draw.
yeah,
Nice.
and he goes, Covey, sorry about the mess, and he just unloads on him with both barrels.
All right. You need the 2 advantages to shoot with both guns.
Okay.
It is it's in close range. Space isn't very big.
Okay. So that's average. Purple.
Yes.
Okay,
Close
let's
is
see.
1, right? But it is adversary.
Okay.
Adversary 1.
All right. I have double quick strike. So I get 2 boosts
Okay.
since they haven't acted. I have sorry about the mess, which decreases the crit rating of a weapon by 1.
Great. What is the crit rating on your weapon?
2.
Okay.
And I have rapid reaction, suffer a number of strain to add an equal number of successes to initiative checks. All right, never mind. I don't need that. Okay. That's a lot of blank on my boost, but I have 2 hits, 2 advantages.
2 advantages can trigger your second weapon.
Triggering my second weapon.
And what's the base damage on your weapon?
Base damage on my weapon is 6.
All right. You hit it. I missed that it has defense. Never mind. We'll do that next time. What does this look like when Coda does his thing? Because this is Coda's thing.
This is Coda's thing. It looks like he does his best to be cool. He flips back his trench coat and let it fly, and he rolls out, and he doesn't keep him straight in front of him. He keeps him cocked because he knew like long ago that if you cock your guns, they do more damage and they look cooler. And he just opens fire.
You open fire as it lunges towards you. Did you want to use your 2 advantages to hit a second time or to do 2 crits?
Gosh, I think 2 crits would sound cooler. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah, go for the crit.
Okay.
Crit.
You got a crit table in front of you? Because I sure don't.
I sure can get one real quick. As he opens up on it with the
You're adding 10 to
56
the second one. 56 for the first one.
agonizing wound.
And
Target increases the difficulty of all brawn and agility checks
I hate it.
by 1 until the critical injury is healed. And 89, which
Is that with the plus 10?
99 with the plus 10, which
You
is
are the
crippled.
worst.
One of the target's limbs is impaired until a critical injury is increase difficulty of all checks that require the use of that limb by 1. So if it's using its limbs to attack us, that's double increase, right?
Yes. That's a big if, though. Yeah. So you just unload on this creature. Blaster bolt after blaster bolt flies from your weapon and hits this 6-limbed bear monster as it lunges towards you. It is definitely going to go for Coda. What is Covey doing?
Covey quickly reaches into one of the pouches on his belt and pulls out a needle dart and attempts to jab the bear monster with it, like throwing it, little throw dart.
You gonna
That's
try
ranged.
tranquilizer?
What was that, Mark?
Using ranged.
I guess so. I don't want to get real close to it.
Okay. Do it. Let's see what happens.
All right.
It is adversary 1. It has 1 defense.
Okay. Is
If
that
you
short
use a
range?
limp
Is that
arm-
right?
What's that?
Is that short range? Is that right?
Yes.
I'm going to flip on it.
Heck yeah! I forgot to flip.
Got a lot of dark side points. A lot of dark side points.
A success and an advantage.
All right. What does your poison that you're using do?
It's the dendrotoxin that he's using.
Okay.
Any size dose has a daunting difficulty to resist. If the target fails the check, the poison inflicts 1 strain at the end of the first turn, 3 strain at the end of his subsequent turn, and then 5 strain at the end of the turn after that. All of it ignores soak.
I
Additionally,
like my odds here. Okay.
the target suffers setback to any checks while under the effects.
I'm going to flip one of my dark side points on this check. Wow, that's a lot of failures.
Go, 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 go.
So net 4 failures, 3 advantages. So that is 1 strain on the first.
On the first.
And then what was the setback deal?
Setback is any checks while the effects of the poison are going on.
Okay.
If the target generates threat on those checks, it does an additional strain to the normal amount.
Great. Yeah, so it feels this little sting in its shoulder as you toss this poison barb at it, and it lunges towards Coda with its mouth wide open. Do you
I'm
have
gonna use-
anything? Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to use my dodge.
Tell me about that. What are you doing?
When targeted by combat check, I may perform a dodge incidental to suffer a number of strain no greater than my ranks in dodge to upgrade the difficulty of the check by that number. So 1.
All right. So I'm rolling a red and 2 purples on this check because it is brawn based.
And I have 1 defense.
Where'd you get that?
My sweet trench coat.
Okay.
My smuggler's trench coat.
I'm gonna flip
One
another
purple,
dark side
1
point.
defense. Nope. I'll come to you in a second.
And you got a setback for the poison too, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
And disadvantages because I shot it.
A setback. Oh, an increased difficulty.
Increased difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gave this thing
Oh
so
my
many
God.
negative dice.
What can I do? Well, it's only aiming for 1 person. And it has only been aiming for 1 person. So no triumphs. But that's not a failure. And I have a dark side point. Okay. So I got a success and you got an advantage. its fangs puncture the shoulder of your jacket, and you feel the warmth of blood in your shoulder. And you also feel another warmth as I flip a dark side point, as this creature's envenomed bite.
Great.
Yeah. So first, we're looking at 7 damage.
Okay.
7 to your wounds. I think it's going to give you a setback with its advantage, and then where's my venom stats?
Guess I get to roll to resist, right?
Oh, this is a special one.
Okay.
Of course it is.
Of course.
Of course.
It is a daunting resilience check.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's good
This was
to know
really
that-
meant for Covey, but
You should have picked up
You
a bunch
really
of
hurt this
talents to avoid getting venomed.
Yeah.
one of you guys was getting venomized.
Well, do I flip to upgrade? Because
You have all the light side points.
I'll flip one. That is still going to be a horrible roll. Daunting?
Daunting. 4, yeah.
Oh, 4. What? That's a lot of threat.
Nice.
That's 4. That's 3 threat, 1 success, 2 success.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Okay.
3 threat, 2 success.
Well, it hurts. We
Yeah.
got that echo back, Andrew. But I think as this venom flows through your system, you are taking those threats worth of strain. As you quickly, your fast rabbit metabolism works through this poison very, very quickly.
Can we take 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I know it's in the middle of combat, but
No, yeah, we're good. Be right back, YouTube. And we're back in the middle of combat with a bear thing that's eating my brother.
Yep. Snow bear. And it is back to the two of you. Who would like to go first?
Shooting in while engaged. That increases the difficulty, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But you can also spend a maneuver to disengage and be at close range.
could.
Yeah, that would be the wiser decision, I think.
I believe I passed a setback on with
Mm-hmm.
with this creature's advantage as well. So you'll still have the setback.
Okay. Yeah, because I've been bitten and poisoned,
Yeah,
and
it's coursing through your system, but not doing what it was meant to do.
okay. Impose a setback. I will use my maneuver to disengage from it. He'll hop out of the way, hop away from the bite, doing a backflip and unloading pew 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 on it. Double check. I have to say it is odd. We've been using RPG sessions so much
I know.
that actually
Going
haven't
back to
figured
the
out my
old way
dice.
where I have to write down how much damage people are taking.
I know it's nuts. Okay.
Ad for RPG sessions
Ching!
makes it way easier.
So much easier.
Use it. Love it. It's good.
Those two cancel out. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 successes and 2 threats.
Oh, that venom is still pumping through you.
If only I. Is there a
More-
talent that I could
more strain.
downgrade?
It's an attachment to your weapons. Paired weapon reduces
Where you can downgrade?
Well, it doesn't downgrade. It just decreases the advantage requirement.
Okay. Okay.
How many successes?
That was 4 successes,
And your weapon does 6.
6 damage,
So 10.
10
That hurt.
damages
That hurt.
from a Mere Sun Model 80 blaster pistol. It's probably, since it's High Republic, it's probably like a 40.
Since it's High Republic, it's probably like nice looking. It's got like
Yeah.
sandalwood handles, big chunky thing. Yeah. Some engravings on it, especially for
Mhm.
a gunslinger.
Oh yeah.
You just
I didn't-
couldn't you
yeah.
couldn't not play a gunslinger in tonight's game, whether we played the gunslinger game or this game.
Well, you teased that
Yeah.
we might play the one
Next time.
gunslinger game, and so that was in my mind. And then I made a Duros gunslinger, and then you're like, I'm really surprised you didn't play a Leppy,
And
and
here
I was
we are.
like, and here we are.
Here we are.
Like, how you're right. Like, you called me out. I'm like, you're right. I have to do. It's Hopco. How can we not play Leppies? And Andrew was like, we could be twins, and I was like, yes,
Did you upgrade?
I did.
Did you roll the defense?
I did not.
One defense.
Add another threat.
Nice. That's 3 threats.
Yeah, 3 threats.
You know what? Don't take those as strain. I'm just gonna hold on to those guys.
I don't like that.
No, you shouldn't. And you shot it a lot.
Yeah.
Pow, 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 pow. And it hits, making
pew,
solid
pew,
contact,
pew,
and this thing roars at you. Its mouth opening wide. You can see the blood around its muzzle, yours, and whatever poor creature it was snacking on in the dark corner. And
Hopefully a
now it's,
Nihil.
it's Kovi's turn.
Tranquilize it. Do something.
Get some more threats for me.
Yeah.
What should my destiny pool look like right now?
I got 4 white and 1 black.
Okay.
What do you got?
cool.
That's where I'm
We're
at
on the
too.
same page.
Okay.
Let's see. Can stab it with more poison.
You're gonna
I
whip it.
could
Whip it good.
whip it.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
I want to use my whip. That's not a wise maneuver. So, Coda, I hope you're doing okay.
Well, luckily Coda's not engaged anymore.
Yes.
Well, you're gonna shackle this thing, and it's not gonna attack me.
Interesting. My light whip stats say that its range is short range.
Mhm.
So that's
It's a
good.
whip.
It's a whip.
So as
Alright.
you draw your lightsaber, what makes Kovi's lightsaber different than the average Jedi's lightsaber?
Well, for one, it's not a straight blade. It is a light whip. So it's got a little bit more length to it. If one were to look at it with a scrutinizing gaze, they might realize it doesn't look like any lightsaber ever, and that it's more cobbled together from what a book might say a lightsaber should be. And I don't think that it's a whip because that's what Kovi wanted to make. I think that he didn't do a great job in constructing his lightsaber and just decided to call it a whip.
Right.
Now, it has cumbersome 4, and my brawn is a 2. Is that 2 increases of difficulty or 2 setback?
That's a fantastic question.
Those aren't difficulty die.
We're gonna make it 2 setbacks. It's also upgraded once because of adversary.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We've seen a light whip used in like old legends, right?
Yeah, it is. It
In
is
Star
there's
Wars,
at
like
least one
Luminara?
character in the current canon who has a light whip.
Oh.
Um,
Oh yeah, there it is.
it is in one of the
One of the kids' books.
young adult. I want to call it Path of the Storm. One of the young adult High Republic books. Yeah, and it can be. I believe she can make it both a straight blade and a whip.
Vernestra.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not
Hey.
cumbersome 4. It's unwieldy 4. Okay.
Unwieldy.
That's different, isn't it? Test of courage.
Anyway. 1 success and 1 threat.
1 success and 1 threat.
Well done.
Well done. What's the damage on this thing?
So we're at 5 damage, pierce 5.
Plus 1 success.
Oh, that's with the +1. It's 4 base plus 1 success.
Okay.
Did you say you had advantages?
No, I have a threat.
Oh, that's opposite.
Yeah, threat goes on clock. The sadness
it.
clock ticks. What do you do with that whip?
So Kovi unfurls the whip, and it kind of it's not sparkles. I mean, it can sparkle.
It sparkles.
It's got some like
Another
sparks.
unintended effect.
Yes, it doesn't look like the blade is well contained at all. But he hauls back and whips forward, and it wraps around one of the 4 arms of the bear.
And you pull it to the side.
Yeah.
And you can smell the burning fur as it wraps around. The bear has a new target. It does not like this hurting burning.
Hurting, burning.
It is going to swipe at Kovi.
Leave my brother alone.
So it's going to take 2 strain for your poison. We're going to
It's
add
at 3 now.
What?
1, 3, 5.
135.
Mhm.
Okay. We got its setbacks. We increased the difficulty of brawn. This is not a good roll for this thing. It's not doing very well. You're just like invading its house, trying to steal its food, as far as it's aware. attacking it,
Yeah.
making it roll bad dice.
Lots of reds. Right?
No upgrades, just increases.
Well, we should add an upgrade because we have plenty of tokens.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's nice because that means that I can do that as well. Blank purples. I like to see those.
Dang it.
1 failure. 2 successes. 1, 2, 3 threats. Oh man, 1 threat total. It swipes out at Covey, its claws narrowly missing as Covey tugs on the light whip and pushes it off balance. Do you have an idea for the threat?
I would like to inflict 2 strain.
That's mean.
That's just one of the things the poison does.
Okay. Who's next? The bear goes "Ah," in Covey's general direction.
Coda yells at it, "Leave my brother alone!" Or, "Leave my brother alone!" I lost his voice.
Suddenly British.
Oi, leave my brother alone. Well, we are on Gentleman Ooey.
It begins with a J.
Yeah.
Gentawooey.
Gentawooey. That's adversary. That's 1.
Adversary 1. 1 setback for defense.
Defense. And
And I'm going to flip to upgrade once,
oh,
giving you all the light side points.
Might as well flip back.
I'll give you 1 back. Yeah. So I'll be rolling 4 yellow. So it's 4 yellow, 2 red, 1 black. I'll tell you what that one was in a second. Those cancel. So it is 2 success, 2 advantages, 1 despair.
Great. Tell me how you take this thing down.
Using the 2 advantages. Well,
You don't even need to.
don't even need to. As it turns his back on Coda, "Don't you turn your back on me and leave my brother alone." Just lights him up his spine and smoky barrels. He
Yep.
blows on him, and then I'll let you do whatever you are going to do with your despair.
It roars its last roar and collapses on the ground, and you hear it breathe slowly, and Covey feels it leave this plane of existence in the Force. And how mean do I want to be with that despair? Because I've got all those threats too.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're playing the silly game. You hear and
That's pretty good,
You
Mike.
see-
As you're clapping, it's just nothing.
you see emerging from the darkness. No, that's the power of Discord on a background noise filter. You see the shining masks of over a dozen Nihil as they come out of the darkness. And one of them, clearly the leader with two lightning bolts tattooed on his shoulder, um, says, "Bravo. You two are quite the fighters. But if you would be putting your weapons down now, please. I believe you will be coming with us."
Who are you?
Oh, me? I'm Scub. The
Scub.
cloud of these nights, Nihil. And you
Oh.
two are my new prisoners.
Well, that's odd. Coda, I don't remember signing up to be a prisoner.
We didn't sign up to be a prisoner.
Yeah, you didn't sign us up for a prisoner package?
No, I signed us up for heroes and
Yeah.
victors. Yeah.
No, yeah. You two signed yourselves up by coming to our secret base. And he snaps his fingers, and another group of Nihil come in through the snowy door.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, we outnumber you.
Yeah. Just a sec. Hey, Covey, I don't really like these odds.
This seems a little tough.
I think this seems a little tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we go with them? Because maybe they'll take us to where the egg is.
Yeah. But
Do we?
I don't really want them touching my guns or our ship.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hold on, Skev. Hold on. We're talking.
Yeah, just a second. Just a
Yeah,
second.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Boys, relieve them of their weapons.
Whoa.
That's what we're talking about.
yeah,
Hold on.
Just a second. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
close in from all sides.
Uh,
And I'm using your despair plus four banked threats
Yes.
on the sadness clock as these
No.
Nihil come in around you, grab everything they can. How do you want to spend those two advantages?
are we gonna fight them? I think we're gonna fight them because they're gonna take our weapons, and we don't want our weapons taken.
So we're gonna take a couple down before we get mauled.
I think
Is that what
so.
you're saying?
Uh-huh.
So you want to use those advantages to go towards our initiative?
Or something. Just let us not be taken prisoner. Because this is the silly game where we don't surrender.
Oh.
Consequences be darned.
So
hold on.
we want to roll a deception and say no. We signed up for the recruitment package
Yeah.
like that.
How are your social skills? Because I didn't put anything in social skills.
I have a rank in deception.
Deception? All right. Let's go with deception.
Okay. Okay.
Code it. Go. Play 11.
Okay. Before you touch us, we want to let you know that we signed up for the recruitment package and the come see the stars and listen to better music package than what the other people were offering. So if you could not touch us and show us what you have to offer, we might reconsider what's going on here.
All right. So you're rolling deception.
Totally rolling deception.
It's not going to be easy.
I'm gonna flip.
Yes, please.
Okay, it's going to be against red and two purples.
Ugh. Can we get a boost because we just took out this cool beast?
No.
Whoa.
No, because I spent 4 threats on taking your weapons, and you're not giving your weapons away.
Oh, okay.
So no.
No. Okay. That's those. That's a lot of threat. That's taken out. That is 1 threat, 1 success.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad our recruitment strategies are working. Please come with us.
We thought it would be an excellent thing to do.
And the Nihil. How many threats did you get?
1.
All right. This Cloud, this Nihil leader, warmly welcomes you to the ranks of the Nihil and leads the way into their secret base. And as we finish up for the night, one Nihil, we get a view through her mask, and she squints her eyes and doesn't trust the two of you at all. And I think that's where we'll close it.
But I like your music.
We do get to listen to better music now. Excellent. Well, that was a fun fly by the seat of our pants game. I liked it a lot. We'll
Silly and impromptu.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And so everyone can come back. May 9th would be our next Hopco to find out what happens to Coda and Covey.
It'll be excellent.
It'll be excellent. Maybe we just join the Nihil now. Maybe that's just who we are.
Yeah,
I mean, if you get your hands on the egg, you're just gonna rule. So
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
It's all fine here.
this is fine.
On the YouTube, if you're watching this later, remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below any games you want to see us play. But the main action's on the Discord. Link is in the description. Come over here, chat with us, give us NPC names, and all of that. We thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight and watching, and we'll see you next month. Bye.
Chance,